All right, so for this one, it's the same concept as the one before. All you're doing is trying to figure out what they did to the top and bottom to get the answers in this chart. So you have to figure that out. So looking at this chart, you're going to need a scrap piece of paper for this. So looking here, whatever you're missing, look for the number that when you're going from one number to the next, there's a number there. So you can ask yourself 9 times what gave you that number. So in this case, 9 times what gave you 54. Well, what can we multiply by 9 to get 54? And you would say 6. So you would say 9 times 6. So whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top, or vice versa. So 2 times 6 would be 12. All right? So then we move our rainbow to the next box in our chart. And ask yourself, well, this is empty, so I'm looking at the 9. 9 times what gives me 81? So when I multiply 9 times 9, that gives me 81. So I have to now do 2 times 9. And 2 times 9 gives me 18. All right, so now we're going to move our little rainbow down. Moving my rainbow down. 2, and this box is empty, so you have to go up to the top. So 2 times what gave me 22? Well, 2 times what gives me 22? If I count by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. That's 11. So 2 times 11, so I got to do 9 times 11. So 9 times 11 is 99. So that'd be the next box. Move my rainbow. Well, that one's blank on the bottom, so I gotta go to the top. 2 times what gives me 30? Well, 2 times 15 gives me 30. So I gotta do 9 times 15. Oops. Oop, oop, oop. I gotta do 9 times 15. So on my piece of paper, I'm gonna do 15 times 9. 5 times 9 is 45, so 5 bring up the 4. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I get 135. So I'll put 135. Oops. Yours will be small enough so you won't have to worry about that. And then that's good. So now move my rainbow. Move my rainbow. Well, this is blank, so I got to figure out what times 9 gives me 162. Well, I know that 15 gives me 135, so it's higher than 15. 9 times 18. So whatever I do to the top, got to do to the bottom, or whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So I multiply by 18. So I have to do 2 times 18. So on my paper, I'm going to do 18 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. 2, 3. So I get 36. All right, so that's how you fill in a chart. You just have to figure out what are they doing to the numbers to get the pattern. So what did they do to the top to get to the numbers, and what you have to do it to the bottom to get those numbers. All right, and that's how you do equivalent ratio tables.